Yes.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all?
My bad. Yeah, you know what it is, man. Savage AF, yo. Forget your feelings, guys. Facts matter.
Max Matter.
The fact,
Yeah, Max. Yeah, they do.
This show is hosted by two guys. I'm one of them, and I call myself Black Pedro.
And I call myself Shang.
Everybody else calls you that too, man. It's
Which
crazy.
is weird. I keep telling them why you keep doing that. They're like, "Well, that's your name." Unfortunately, that's my name.
Hey, man, you know, but you look at the hand, you look at the cards, how you played the cards you've been dealt, brother. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on top of the world.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Hey, man, I feel you, bro.
Go ahead. No, let them know. I was gonna.
Facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. We are the show that gives you politics, hot topics, current events in a really I don't give a fluff style. If you're wondering what's going on, don't worry. We're just waiting for the algorithm to catch up.
So yeah, and because we can use profanity profusely.
We'll be cursing in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. In the meantime, in between time, you can find us here Monday through Friday, typically 3 p.m. Pacific time, typically on YouTube and Facebook, simultaneously, typically.
I don't know if that's how you say it, but yeah. But yeah, we're here normally for you, and make sure that you understand this clearly. I don't know if I'm clear and concise with what I'm saying, but you're gonna understand me. And if you don't understand me, now you're gonna understand. You see it scrolling down there. The scrolling means scroll-tasticness towards us. That means you follow us on youtube.com/C/SavageAF World. And then when you get there, you think you're done, but you're not done. And we're going one more extra thing we're going to be adding today. But for now, this. Because if you click the bell, you'll feel better. You'll feel much better about your life. But I know you think it's over, but it's not. Comment, subscribe. That helps us with our algorithms, and you don't want an algorithm to go off. Nobody likes a soft algorithm, especially the ladies.
Hey.
Yeah. So make sure you do that. Also, look above your head. If you look above Pedro's head and my head,
I don't see anything.
It's there.
That's for all my Detroit cats out there. You remember that old Isaiah Thomas Detroit Edison commercial?
No.
For all my what up though?
Look, yeah.
I don't see.
Well, you know what?
I do see it right now. I know
for the people from Detroit and all over the world. Make sure you check us out on Facebook or the Meta. Savage
Savage all day. That's how you find us on Facebook. Listen, also, probably most importantly, and well, it might be coming in second now.
No. Let me just say this. Make sure. I didn't mean to interrupt you, brother. But look here, brother. I need y'all. It's not more important, but it's pretty important. I need you to follow myself and Black Pedro on Threads. Make sure you follow us on Threads at Black Pedro. What?
At Comedian Shang, right? So what? Like I was going to end with that. Because I was going to say that this might be coming in second now, because it was the most important breath in life that you could take, more important than your firstborn child, more important than everything else. Instagram, your numbers on that. But, you know, but Threads seems to be the fastest growing app of all time.
Yeah.
They are completely linked, right? It's Threads is an Instagram app, which is a Meta app, which is a Facebook thing, which is
everything is connected. Everything's connected.
But on both platforms, Insta and Threads, at Comedian Shang, at Black Pedro, get at us on both, man. We're gonna grow this world out. You know what it is.
That's
And
correct.
without these numbers, I'm gonna have to go, I was gonna say go back to Robin, but I never really started.
Never really started. So I mean, but I don't like to talk about Pedro's past, but there's things Pedro's did. He's done things. But I can't talk about that on here right now. And even though it's after 5 minutes, I can tell you that motherfucker used to steal a lot of stuff. I mean, books, shoes. He actually sold a guy's socks.
I never hurt nobody though.
Yeah, he never used a gun, and he always used his hands. I respect that in a gentleman. But
I did blow darts one time.
But the dude was a big dude, and he had.
Yeah, I had to wait a while for the sedative to set in. But listen, man, Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter.
Facts matter. I know that people don't think facts matter in a world that's filled with bullshit. And actually, I just misinformation. But facts do matter. And if you don't believe that, really, fuck you. Seriously.
But speaking of believers, we do have some in our feed right now. Breezy JJ's, Sandy, Kevin Keith, I see you.
Kevin Keith, what's up?
We appreciate y'all for being here. D Jones.
One more thing I want to let y'all know. This is just pertaining to overall Savage AF. We will be moving to a newer platform, and when we move to that newer platform, I need y'all to get on my email list to let you know when we will be on that platform. Now, when you go to my website, which is iamshang.com, or you can sign up, or you can inbox at Black Pedro. You can and make sure you put Savage AF with it so we know what it is for. Okay, and I need you to sign up on the site. It's scrolling down there real quick. It won't be there permanently, so we can give you the update of the new studio and where we're going to land, because we're going to start doing the show out of a studio, and it's going to be a different ball game. So we really do need you to kind of follow us to that platform.
That's what it is. When we get there.
Yeah, but I'm giving a heads up because I know how that is if we don't let you know ahead of time. So we're going to give you, once you sign up on the website, I'll send you the information, and then you know where to follow us, the links and everything else.
That's what it is, y'all. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. It's Monday, July 10th. 2023 in the time-space continuum. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. We don't give a shit. All right, man. We're going to end today's show with a Shangry. The minister of Shangry is here. Shangry says, Trump shop said spies are us. It's one of my things to do every year is to go through the
it's like a Christmas place, but with espionage.
One of my favorite things to do was to go through the Toys R Us catalog and pick all the gifts that I wasn't gonna get, but just hopes, dreams, and I'm sure that's what Trumpty Dumpty does. Before we get into that Shangri today, Black Pedro pop in. I got my new favorite singer, y'all, Jay Kelly. We're gonna talk about it. Stay tuned. You know what it sounds like.
R. Kelly peed on people's backs. Jay Kelly is peeing on motherfuckers' heads.
Yeah, we'll talk about
that. I know about it. I just didn't want to say it yet, but
before we get into that, y'all, I do often like to give this disclaimer that although we are not affiliated with any sort of accredited news organization, we here at Savage AF do feel that we have some of the most hardest hittingest questions ever.
Questioning this? Wait a minute, hold on. Wait. Questioning
this. It's the most hardest questioning this. Questions.
Is that
be questions out
on the feed? Is that a word? Is question this, and then this.
If you know what it meant, then it's a word. I communicated.
Well, I know what you meant.
We asked that question, brother.
Oh, that question.
That question. When we asked that,
I forgot about that question. Yeah,
the most hardest hitting in this question of all time. The most question in this question is this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, man. So this is what we doing, huh? We giving breaks to cop beaters so they can be cops. Plural, cops.
Well, Cops with an S.
All right, man. What's his name? McFadden?
Is geese the plural of goose?
Yes.
So then cops is the plural of pigs.
There you go. All right.
Yeah. So cops would be the plural of pigs. Yeah.
Pig.
Pig. Yeah. My bad.
So all right. So Judge Jeff McFadden, while presiding over a January 6th rioter case, one who was convicted of breaking the law on January 6th. His name is Tyler Bench.
Yeah.
He used bear spray during the Capitol attack. He was sentenced to probation instead of, I think it was like
2 years. 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
But check this out. This dude tried to
probation.
Yeah, he tried to act as though like this little deer in the headlights. But the bottom line is, he came with technical gear. He came with snap guards, which are, I don't know if you know what those are. They're like the snap. They're called snap guards. Where you snap on people's wrists and they're
handcuffs.
Handcuff. Yeah.
Right. So and so according to that, the image you just had up there, the subline, it says you got probation and 60 days home detention instead of the 9 months in prison sought by the prosecutors. Now, why would the judge do this? He basically gave the guy a break because the guy wants to be a cop one day.
Wow.
So he went to the Capitol to riot against the Constitution and spray bear spray at cops so that he could join them one day.
One day to spray bear spray at niggas. And then it was all practice. It's practice. We talk about practice. We talk about practice.
How you gonna practice on the motherfuckers you want to? I mean, yeah, in football, you practice like that against each other first before you, and all the sports.
Not if you're
not the cops. Yeah. You're not supposed to attack each other like in a real life situation, like bear spray. Where was the bear cops, dog?
Well, some of those cops can be pretty grisly.
Hey,
I had to do this. See
what you did.
I had to see what you did. But okay,
hey, but some of them are the polar opposite of what they should be.
Right. I can't. I'm gonna tell you right now, when I hear shit like this, I can't bear it.
Oh shit.
I can't.
I feel like these niggas are brewing things.
Yeah, man. It's just it's the worst, man.
Come on, dog.
Man, come on, man. I'm saying.
But I'm not gonna pander to them.
And I wonder what he'd have did if they were black bears.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try. Do I know any other guys?
Breezy JJ says the world is going to hell with gasoline draws on. I agree. Now, this is not the first time this has happened in a situation where a judge that was a Trump kind of appointed biased Trumper. I call them a Trumpers or Trumpists or Trump-tards. There was a woman that they let go on vacation because she didn't want to address the fact that because she was very wealthy, and she said, "I'm a white woman. I won't be going to jail." So there have been judges that have been involved with the January 6th that have let people slide. But I think this is the most egregious, period, the end, because this dude actively came there to hurt people, to do damage. He had no intent on, hey, I'm on a fucking picnic. I'm going on a picnic, and that's why I got the bear spray. And guess, hey, boo-boo, it looks like no, it wasn't. There wasn't. He had the bear spray to hurt people. And by the way, I'm going to say this again for the people that don't know this. If you get sprayed with bear spray, your respiratory system never fucking recovers. Ever. Like, for the rest of your life, you're going to have short breath. For the rest of your life, you're going to have a cough. For the rest of your life, there's going to be, there's a line of mucus that will be lining your lungs constantly, which decreases your lung capacity because it's always fighting against the particles that are stuck in your lungs. I don't know, I went in such deep description, but when I read it, I went, what the fuck is in bear spray? I know it stops bears, but god damn, that's intense.
Yeah, I don't want to find out, man. But yeah, so this reminds us, at least me, when I say us, I mean the voice in my head of the case where the kid, I think he went to Stanford. I could be lying, but he was a swimmer, a collegiate swimmer, and clearly sexually assaulting and over inserting himself into a woman behind a dumpster, an inebriated woman behind the dumpster. Some might call that, let's just say he was a venter because he likes grape. But
he was trying to open her up to cock conversations.
Yeah, he was uncorking her bottle of grapes. But yeah, Stanford, Kevin Keith. All right, thank you for the compliment.
Stanford. My ex used to go to Stanford, and Stanford has a lot of cases of. I didn't know this until I looked up some stuff. I'm always looking up goofy shit. Did you know they have like one of the most sexual abuse cases towards women?
Highest amount.
One of the highest amounts, not the highest amount.
Well, just on a side note, Larry Nassar, who did a whole bunch of dirt, I believe in my home state of Michigan, at Michigan, and maybe Michigan State too, but all over the place. He's been stabbed in jail. So molest all you want to.
Yeah, multiple times.
He's been stabbed multiple times. Neck, back. He's got a collapsed lung.
This one's for Christy. Yeah. This one's for Cindy. This one's for Sally, and this one's for Leslie. I mean, like when I hear that, does this make me have empathy? Just real quick, when you hear that, did you feel like, oh, that's fucked up, or did you think?
Well, I mean, karma's a bitch. You know what I mean? Life's a bitch, and then you die. Sometimes it's in jail for molesting a bunch of young girls who are gymnasts, and you're a doctor, and they're supposed to trust you. But what I was gonna say, speaking of molesters, is going back to the Stanford kid when the judge gave him a break and said, well, he didn't want to ruin his life.
Right. And jail would be bad for him.
Yeah. It's like, well, yeah. And the graping he did of the young lady behind the dumpster was bad for her.
Right. And then left her there. Now let's look at I always bring the racial element in. I think it's because I'm light skinned and I that might be it. But and people think I'm mixed, and I'm not.
You feel some kind of way.
Yeah, I feel some kind of way. I think so. There was a black football player that was accused of raping a woman. They gave him 5 years. Found out that the woman had lied because she didn't want her father, who was a very prominent politician.
Very prominent racist.
Yeah, he didn't want. Yeah, she didn't want him to know that she was fucking a black dude.
Right.
So. One, I think she should go to jail for lying. She should do 5 years for putting this man, ruined his football career. He was definitely going to go to the NFL. He was definitely in the mix. So they put those two cases next to each other. And you see the one white kid given the pass of life.
Clearly did it. I mean, people, I think there were some like bikers or whatever who like not motor, but like some bicyclists who
I thought you said bikers. Hey, that dude over there is raping that girl.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. It wasn't like Hell's Angel was like, "Hey, man." No, I mean like
we don't even do that, bro.
But no, but there were witnesses, like people, like citizens who broke that up. So he was caught. Like he was convicted. We're talking about sentences, right? Like this is what happens when you have been convicted and now you're being sentenced. So both in Stanford swimmer dumpster molester case and this January 6th wannabe cop / is a cop beater, these judges are deeming that real punishment, the deserved punishment, would be bad for these people. And it's like, yeah, that's the point of punishment,
right?
It's like you have to make their life hard, make them learn something, give them, rehabilitate them in the thing. But obviously something went wrong. If the dude who wants to be a cop shows up at the Capitol on January 6th and starts beating and bear spraying cops, then obviously he shouldn't be a cop, right? Like,
or the thing is, this is the nature of Caucasians. or the Caucasoids, from the Caucasoid Mountains.
Like a great
like Judge Fuck McFadden. I'm gonna tell you right now that what he was doing is basically giving that long narrative of white people deserve a break and don't have to have accountability for the shit that they do. If you look at it, even all the way up to Frump, when you look at Frump, same shit. There are people that feel that he doesn't have to be accountable. The video I showed you before, they actually feel that he could kill a guy and they still would support him. They don't care about accountability. They say they're people of the law. What are they? The party of law enforcement. They don't agree with that, because if this dude, this dude did do that. What are you talking about? It wasn't if. They caught him. That's him. That's him looking like a ninja right there. And he still gets a fucking break. Now, we used the joke about if that was somebody black. Everybody always uses the narrative, hey, but if that was a black guy, what do you think would have happened to him?
Well, there was like 3, maybe 4 Negroes at the Capitol that day.
Right.
I mean, in all seriousness, I believe there was probably less than 10. And that's not even all comedy and hyperbole aside. There's probably less than 10.
Wait a minute. Hold up. There was,
less than, I'm saying there's less than 10 Negroes at the Capitol on January 6th. So the probability, the likelihood of it happening, is slim, far to none. But for the Negroes who were there or whatever, and if they were convicted in this sense, and then it was also like, but I want to be a police officer one day. I honestly think the judge, prosecutor, and defense, and the jury, press corps,
that's the jury,
the bailiff, and everybody would have all bust out laughing, like at the same damn. Like if a nigga who broke into the Capitol on January 6th was like, "But Your Honor, I would like to be a cop one day," they all would have been like,
"Wow!" Wait a minute. Wait. The nigger wants to be a police.
Oh my God.
Oh man. I gotta stop. Come on, stop. I'm gonna pee a little bit. Stop. Are you fucking kidding me?
The judge be malleting himself like, order in the court. I gotta get my shit together, man. I'm sorry, this is the funniest shit I've ever heard. This nigga wants to be a cop. Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Did you get that? He's talking to the stenographer. Did you get that? Can you read that back? Can you read that shit back?
Like, I mean, the bottom line is he is going to get to walk. He's basically, I mean, you get to 30 days at home. Yeah, but that's not really punishment. You could just catch up on Netflix.
60 days home instead of 90 days jail. Serious Jest, who has a legal background himself, a Juris Doctorate of his own, says makes a big difference when the judge sees himself as you. Unless you're Meek Mills.
Yeah.
And then you get bitch ever.
Like, you know what? I never liked your music, and I don't like you. And she sounded like the lady that used to be the talent coordinator. I remember the lady used to be the talent coordinator for HBO. Yeah, I'm saying it. She hated black people, and I heard her say it. And she was black as my shirt. It's just there are people like that, but these white people, even if they don't like you, they're like,
because y'all niggas used to call her black ass this and black ass that. You'd be like,
well, yeah, well,
that black ass up.
Get your black ass out of here. No, I don't think that was it. But Kevin Key says, has anyone checked on the January 6th Black 10? I don't think they even got bail. No.
I think Tim Scott's hot on the case.
Yeah. Wow.
Edwin Gatlin says, I agree, Shang. I think when there's proof that a woman lied about being raped, she should serve the time that he would get.
Or has gotten. A lot of them get
at least serve the time that he spent in jail. Plus, plus, compensation for, wages lost and opportunities and all of that. But yeah, I mean, you're perjuring yourself to a cop on a police report in court, like, these things.
Well, is there any way? This is the thing I wanted to find out. I don't know if you might know this or not, Pedro. Is there any way this can be readdressed now?
Wait, in what case? Like this?
Well, Judge McFadden obviously made a biased fucking decision.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there a way to be like, hey,
Yeah.
you got to go above your head, man. You can't do shit like this. That's what I always think. When they make moves like this that are obviously fucking horrible, even with the Supreme Court, which I know the Supreme Court is the top of the top, but the bottom line is, isn't there someone, a group of people, the Avengers, Justice League, somebody that could swoop in and go, hey man, that ain't right, and then maybe grab him up in the collar and go, do you bleed or something? I mean, something.
I'm trying to see. I don't know if prosecution can appeal.
Right. That's what I mean. That's what I'm not sure that. Yeah, but
I don't know about that. I'll update you guys next show.
Yeah, because I definitely want to find that out, because it just seems like there's been a lot of stuff that's happening with the judges. A lot of stuff that's happening with judges where it's obvious they're doing it because they're biased. It was obvious, like even the judge pertaining to Trump that has the Trump case now, but he has more indictments that will be through other states, so she won't have any effect on that. She was biased. She was trying to move the trial to further and further out, and luckily the DOJ, Jack the Terminator Smith, fought it and got the trial moved up.
I'll be back.
No, moved that. She wanted to move it until 2024. They wanted, and they moved it until, I think
Aileen
it was
Cannon. You talking about that judge?
Yeah, the woman that, yeah, she's
Aileen Cannon.
Yeah, she is a Trump loyalist.
Seemingly, she's.
Yeah, it seems like that. So you got to look at when you have judges like that. Like if you find out on my Facebook or my threads that I don't like Asian women, I'm calling Asian women. So if I'm a judge, I'm the last motherfucker you want as a judge. Why do they keep allowing people that are Trump loyalists do shit like this? That's what I mean. And they are Trump loyalists. And McFadden is obviously out of his fucking mind where he let this guy go.
Yeah, I think going back to what Sirius just said is, this is what we call white, some white on white shit right here. Like the judge can see himself in this guy, and he's gonna give him that break. But we're gonna keep it pushing. Speaking of Trump loyalists, I got one who is singing a different song.
What's up, Stacey?
He's my new favorite singer, potentially of all time.
Other than Rick James?
Love them, and I'm gonna hit y'all with this and then meet you on the other side.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Oh, was it?
It's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Pedro, aka
Frederick Douglass, y'all. Follow me on Threads at Black Pedro.
Right. I had to put that in there.
No, it's all good, bro. We out here doing it, man. I got more for y'all. Don't worry. Freddie Ruxpin is out there.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm, Mr. Incredible. Incredible Hulk. I mean, you don't understand the things I'm about to do. All right, but before I go any further, man, speaking of Trump loyalists, this dude used to be one of Trumpty Dumpty's chiefs of staffs over the years or whatever.
Mr. John Kelly.
John Kelly, no relation. Yeah. But he is one of my favorite singers. Why? Because he's singing a whole new song, baby. Under Oath.
Oath. O-F-F.
O-F-F. But Under Oath, man. John Kelly apparently put some what they're calling serious allegations on your boy Trumpty Dumpty Dance.
Oh no, please don't do it.
Again, this is a former military man.
What, 4-star?
A chief of staff for a president. I'm looking at 4 stars on his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. In many circles would can be considered to be a serious CV, right? Serious resume. Is under oath, which typically these military guys tend to take seriously oaths.
They tend to. Macho. Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they'll like jump on a grenade for America. So I feel like they're kind of some of these guys get pretty serious about their commitments. But General Kelly, retired Marine General Kelly, has alleged under oath that Trumpty Dumpty had discussions about and intentions towards using the IRS to investigate political foes.
Oh, what?
Which is not only just hating, but it's also illegal hating, right? Like you can hate. It's a whole bunch of shit you can hate out there, right? I'm a Laker hater. Not illegal though. Not like I don't go to Laker house and throw shit at it or try and set it on fire, right? I just don't give a shit about the team, right? But that's not illegal. But when you hate your political foes and then want to use a government agency like the IRS, which is some serious shit, death and taxes, only 2 things that's gonna get you. They're gonna get you, right? So serious Department of the Gun. It's not like he sent the EPA after litterers. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was like this is, he wanted to. According to Kelly, General Kelly, he wanted to send the IRS after political foes.
Right.
Talk about it. Discussed options.
Right.
Shame.
I just want to say something. The bottom line is what he did pertaining to Mr. John Kelly. That's the way I'm going to say it. Everybody, put your hands together for Mr. John Kelly.
I believe I can testify.
Yeah, he the thing he did was, and that's what they're having all of these fake ass fucking meetings, and they're going. He weaponized the IRS. He wanted to weaponize the IRS just like he's trying to weaponize. He was weaponizing the FBI before until the FBI said, "Yo, we about to come after you," and then that's what Trump and all his boys do. So John Kelly, to me, I think something clicked in his moral bone, and he said, "Enough's enough." And I don't know, but again, he's still not going to go to jail. He's still not going nothing. He's going to get a slap on the wrist. They're going to say, "Hey, don't do that again, Trump." And Trump will go, "Oh, okay."
Every now and then, like these things come up, and then we get a tape, or we get another witness, or we get an email or a thing,
and he's still walking around free.
I'm saying, if you got a 4-star retired Marine general who's your former chief of staff saying, "Yeah, this man was trying to use the IRS,"
but look, he when he said to Russia, "Hey, Russia, if you can, could you go up?"
He wasn't president then.
Good, yeah, okay, but he wasn't president then. You're right, but that's his skis. You know what I'm saying? That's what he fucking.
No, we know that, but now we're talking about the provable illegality of it, and I think we're getting closer to that when you have a former chief of staff who is a retired Marine general saying that this man his full intentions were to break the law.
Right.
He was looking for options to break the law.
Well,
I think we're on a different path than, they ain't gonna get him Teflon down. Like, nah, this ain't Teflon, bro. You taking too many shells. A motherfucker shoots 100 shotgun shells at your little Teflon vest, you're gonna die. You're going, even if it's just a heart attack from the fucking from the pressure. alone.
You
but
say whatever you want.
That vest will fail.
But the reason I disagree, and I agree that 4-star, that looks nice, that's good. And you said the IRS police are some serious motherfuckers. They running neck and neck with the post office police.
Nigga, try and do some mail fraud. Try it.
They about that life.
Mail fraud, my nigga.
But they about that life. Like, man, post office, they show up. But the end of the day is, will any of it stick? And I disagree. He is a Teflon Don from the standpoint of he's done so much dirt. Even when he initially was president, if you look at it, the emolument clause, which he was basically using the presidency to make money, he let his daughter and his son-in-law make tons of money by being the association of the presidency, and they didn't go after him with that. He's done tons and tons of stuff, even though they found him guilty of sexual abuse. Not sexual abuse. What it was? Yeah, it was sexual abuse. Wow. Yeah, I thought it was something.
Not guilty, and liable. He was found
liable and defamation. It was and defamation to the motherfucking tune. And I mean, this is a tune for your ass. $5 million, soon to be $10 more million, because he defamed her the next fucking day on CNN on a town hall, and just and he acted like he didn't just get fucking was in court the night before. I don't think he's going to pay for it. It sounds good on the show, and maybe it'll be a good sound bite to say John Kelly goes against the president, but ain't nothing gonna happen. Not a fucking
Kelly,
thing.
If you got more backup singers, play it again, Sam. Sing that song. That's your Black Pedro pop in for today. Jay Kelly, my new favorite singer. Shang.
Yeah.
Fuck they feelings, man. Get us up out
right
of here.
There. I don't know if you can tell he's doing woo.
He's like, what you want me to do, dog?
What you want me to do?
You were trying to steal the fucking.
He's like, hey man, what can I say? Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with.
Hey, it's just
what am I?
He's a dope ass producer. I mean,
what can I say, man? Method Man. You got Raekwon, the chef. Come on, man.
METHOD. All right, Shane, get us.
Yo, make sure y'all do me a favor. Do this favor, and if you do me this favor, you'll be. You know what? You'll be loved by your family. You'll be loved by your friends. You'll be loved by the world. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You click the bell, and also make sure you check us out. Subscribe. Give us those. I forgot to tell you this. Very important too. This is very important. Pedro, I forgot. Thumbs up, because if you give us thumbs up, it helps the algorithm. The algorithm is very important. And all you people out there, if you actually follow us and make sure our algorithm is alkaline, then guess what? Your ass will never stink again. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow at Black Pedro on Instagram, at Comedian Shang on Instagram, and now at Threads, Black Pedro and Comedian Shang on Threads. Make sure you check us out on that. My Shangry today is just enough with Trump, but goddamn, there's always new information coming out. Y'all, what's going on? The reason I say Trump's shops and spies are us, everybody knows that the Mar-a-Lago shit was some crazy shit. The motherfucker was showing everybody like he was a boss, showing all the paperwork. But there's new information that the motherfucker was not only showing his bitches he was trying to fuck, like, yeah, but check this out. This is the war on Iraq on paper. Yeah, bitch, come on, get them patties off. I mean, aside from that, he actually, there's some new information that I just found out. And I will give this guy, but the credit is on the thing. Very good show on YouTube. Shout out.
The Trump aide who saw the classified documents that Trump was shuffling around in his office that are on the recording that is now the subject of such scrutiny and controversy works for a China lobbying firm. We are talking about Susan Wiles. Susan Wiles works on Trump's 2024 campaign, is co-chair of Mercury Public Affairs, which has taken millions of dollars from Chinese companies. Folks, we heard about Beijing Biden. We heard about how Trump is the toughest on China and understands the threat and all of these different things. And it now appears that Donald Trump showed classified documents of geopolitical significance to a woman whose company receives lobbying money to operate in favor of Chinese company interests. And we're supposed to believe that Biden is the threat to national security. Think of that.
Think about that. Also, they found out that she's basically a spy. She's a spy. Yeah, just why I say shops as spies are us. She's a spy for the Chinese government. And this goofy motherfucker was showing documents to her to impress people like his old ass is getting some pussy. We know he'll grab pussy, but.
Well, you know what? Now that, like, we know that Trumpty Dumpty is immature. And so now that I think about it and you call it this Spies R Us, his favorite jingle must be, I don't want to grow up. Maybe if I did, couldn't be a Spies R Us kid.
Yeah, and also this is, I knew he was gonna go there. There was actually two other people that they said they're investigating that might not. I'm not gonna say it's confirmed yet, but they are investigating them because there's some shaky shit around them that they are spies too. So not only this woman that looks like John Goodman's sister, there are two other people that were at Mar-a-Lago that he showed the paperwork to. That one of them they said is a Russian spy, and the other one is another person that works for China. China. So think about that. Think about the fact that he's always pointing the fingers at everybody else, but the motherfucker, guess what? It's him. And I will say it again. I know that he don't like this visual. He can talk all the shit he want. He still ain't going to jail.
Always look away.
He always look away.
I use my peripherals to.
Yeah, I know you'll get the little. Yeah. So.
Okay. All right, y'all, man. Savage AF, man. That's your Shangry for today. That's your show for today. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that comes on the show: Kevin Keith, Stacey Patterson, Breezy JJ, Serious Jess, Damani Jones. All you people, thank you so much, Brian.
The people in the world.
Yes, Sandy English. Thank you so much. We appreciate you very much for checking us out on here. Also, if you want to see some live shows, make sure that if you're absolutely in Hollywood area, I will be at the Improvisation in Hollywood, California tonight with a packed lineup tonight at the main room at the Improv. And then this weekend, I'll be at the Ice House in Pasadena, California, Saturday, July 15th at 9:30. And then I'll be in Vegas, July 17th through the 23rd at the LA Comedy Club. Make sure you check out all my stuff on my website. And if you want to get tickets for the show, just holler at me.
Hey, you know what it is, y'all. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We'll be back here tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, stay black if you are. Don't be black if you're not. Keep your finger out your nose.